Today's topic is 10 things to make time for in 2020. Number one, since it is Valentine's Day, we're going to start off with making more time for love. Now, when I say love, what does that mean? That means taking time to fill up with love each morning, to pour love into your mind and body and spirit. And as you're filling up and hopefully your cup will overfloweth, take that love with you everywhere you go and pour it into all the people around you throughout the day. Pour it into friends and family and coworkers and clients. Take time to pour forward that love, but that means you got to fill up your cup every day. So if you're going to take time and make time for love in 2020, you got to ask, what might your daily ritual look like if it was going to fill your mind, body, and spirit with love starting first thing in the morning, so that by the time you start your actual day, you are overflowing with an abundance of love that you'd be able to share with all those around you as you cross paths with them. What might an afternoon or midday ritual look like that would help you refill up with love, so that as you're moving through the afternoon part of your day, you could continue to overflow and share this love with those around you? And what might the evening ritual be as you leave work and head home back to the ones you love, hopefully? In that transition, how might you refuel back up with love so that by the time you get home, you're overflowing with some goodness you can share with them, instead of getting home and being exhausted and have nothing left? So number one, take time for love. Number two, the second thing we might do to make more time for in 2020 is take time to make magic moments with the ones we love. My wife and I were talking about this on our walk, which we're going to talk about in a moment, but my wife and I were talking about the fact that when you want to surprise a family member with a gift, stuff is cool if it's needed or wanted. If you go real big and get them something, that blow their mind, that's cool too. But creating experience is something I learned very young that lasts longer than anything you could ever give that person. If you can create an experience for them, you can create a memory for them, all of a sudden that memory will last a lifetime. And so number two to take time for is creating memories with the ones you love, taking time to generate experiences that they'll remember forever. What could that look like for you in 2020? Number three, taking time each day for laughter and funny videos. Now, I don't know what makes you laugh. I don't know if old, silent, black and white Charlie Chaplin stuff makes you laugh, or silly fail videos make you laugh, or comedians make you laugh. But something to take time for in 2020 is making time to consistently consume that which makes you laugh out loud. That which makes you sit there and get those deep belly laughs. Why? It's good for your health, it's good for your mind, good for your body, and it's so good for everyone around you too. Because when you're your best self and you're laughing and enjoying life, my goodness, you're a heck of a lot more fun to be around. Number four, walks in nature. This is something that my wife and I start every single day with. We like to pick places to live where there's a path or some type of nature walk we can go on for about 30 to 60 minutes every morning. It's one of our favorite things. And we noticed this morning, we said, you know what? We found when we live in places that there is a path or something nearby for us to walk on together for about an hour every morning, we are way more happy, way more connected, way more in love, and we just have a lot more natural live energy between us and connection. When we've lived in places that don't have the place, or we don't go out and do the walk every day, we found that they're more disconnected. We're a little bit more quick to react towards each other instead of lovingly respond. We're a little bit more at edge with each other and not as deeply connected. So walks in nature with the ones you love might be a good thing to make time for in 2020. On that walk is number 5, which is gratitude and appreciation. On that walk, we spend the first 15 minutes walking and literally telling each other out loud all the things we're grateful for about each other. Grateful for all the little stuff, the big stuff, who they are, who they're becoming, who they've developed into, who they were. Just grateful for all the bits and pieces that make them them. And it's amazing how that fills up. And it's another practice that not only you can fill up your own love tank, but you can fill up your partner's or loved one's love tank in that morning ritual as well. Number 6, learning and relearning what they need, want, and desire. This is one of the most important pieces. If you're in a relationship, a business relationship, an intimate partnership, a friendship, you got to know, what does this person need? What do they want? And what do they desire? And how do they need it? How do they want it? How do they desire it? And how can you serve it up that in a way that blows their mind every day? Simple little formula. Number 7. Oh my gosh. This is a game changer. Number 7, acknowledgement of all the little stuff. Taking time to look around and watch the people around you and just taking time to say thank you for sending the email. Thank you for making breakfast. Thank you for just loving me, thank you for caring. Thank you for listening. Thank you for everything. Thank you all for choosing to tune in and check this little live out. Taking time to say thank you is a game changer, not only in an intimate relationship, but in your office as well, in your school or any place you're around other people. One of the number one complaints from teams is the people who they work with or for tend not to appreciate them. And the person in charge goes, what do you mean? We appreciate you. We give you bonuses. We give you perks. We give you trips. What else do you want? And they look back and they're like, a thank you would be nice. And practicing that little thank you in all that you do. My wife and I try to practice this nonstop. If I pick up her dish and take it to the sink and wash it, she'll peek her head around the corner and go, hey, thank you for that. It means a lot to me. If I take the trash out, she goes, hey, thank you for that. It means a lot to me. And by constantly saying thank you, by constantly appreciating them, by constantly acknowledging their effort is what you're acknowledging, the effort that they're putting in, my goodness, it builds a beautiful relationship. Number 8, helping make your loved one's dreams come true. This is one of my favorites. I learned this from my dad. He's the kind of guy that would sit down and listen closely to your dreams in life and then find a way over the years to kind of surprise you with them on a holiday or your birthday or a Christmas or something like that. And so I made it a point. I sat down when my wife and I got married and I said, I want to know all your dreams. I want to know your desires. I want to know what you need, you want, you desire. I want to know what your dream bucket list is in life. And every single year I make it a personal goal of mine to take something on her bucket list and turn it into reality. And we've done some pretty fun stuff. Luckily, she loves animals. So we've flown around the world and she's gotten to snuggle some of her favorite animals all over. And this concept of, can you turn your partner's dreams into reality? It's a good thing to take more time for in 2020. Let's see. Number 9, taking more time to speak your loved one's language. If you've read the book, 5 Love Languages, taking time to speak their language as often as possible is a good thing to invest more time in. And number 10, this is one of my favorite things that my wife and I do together. Every Sunday, from the moment we wake up, we'll spend at least 1 to 3 hours just lying in bed next to each other, and we review what were the major lessons learned this week in love and relationships. What were the major lessons? What were the takeaways? What were the aha moments, the things we're like, ooh, that's interesting, about love and relationships, other partnerships, other people we saw, other things unfolding. What did we observe this week, and how can we apply it or avoid it in our own life and relationship? And so I think the 10th thing we can take more time for in 2020 is reflecting on what's working and what's not in your own life, but reflecting on the lessons you're learning as a couple and how you can bring those to life to either get more of those or to avoid them in your own relationship. So here's what I'd ask of you. In the comments, write down what's one thing you want to take time to do more of in 2020. And if you're watching this on YouTube, tag someone in the comments and ask them what's something they want to do more of in 2020. So also pay attention. We're going to have a pretty cool giveaway coming up in a couple days here. So pay attention, check my page, and you'll see something real special. It's a pretty big giveaway, so you're going to want to tune in for that one. Anyways, have a great day. Do something fun with someone you love, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Bye.